Good evening, everyone. Hold on a second. There we go. So how are y'all doing? Sorry that I'm late today. Time kind of got away from me, and when I looked down at my watch to see what time it was, I saw that it was 3:59. So, uh, hey, that's Scoper. How are you? Um, so let's chat, shall we? Kind of had something cool happen this week. A friend of mine, um, her husband has been in and out of the hospital for at least a couple months that I know of, um, due to certain issues. I don't know what they have been. I just know that his liver is not functioning properly. So, um, this week I told her about Liver DTX, and Liver DTX is a product that is designed to essentially boost how your liver functions. And so I showed her Liver DTX. She ordered a bottle from me, didn't even hesitate. And then she tells me that not only, or that if her husband couldn't take it for whatever reason, that she was going to. So Liver DTX is just any one of Shaklee's products is not just for people that are sick. They're not just for people that are concerned or trying something new. They're for um, they're for anybody in order to live a younger and happier life. So, real quick, before we get started, because I told him that he could, come here, Munchkin.
Hey
I
y'all!
okay. I told my little man here. This is my 7-year-old, almost 8. We are 2 months away from his birthday. He is almost 8 years old, and I told him today that he could come in and say hi to everybody. Um, I'm guessing you were listening to the baby monitor. That's how you knew I got started, huh? Yeah. um, so I told him that he could come in and say hi, and oh, you're such a goofball, and just kind of be on one of my videos for a little bit. So, okay, are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye bye.
All right, Munchkin. I'll be done in just a little while, okay? Oh, hey, Logan, you forgot to close the door. Quietly.
Hi guys.
So, so that was my son. I love that kid. He is a lot smarter than I think people give him credit, for his age. He kind of understands aerodynamics. He understands engineering. He's very good at building things, and of course, he's just a smart little kid. So he's got straight A's right now in school. So I'm very proud of him, and I also can't wait to see uh, the type of person that my 5 month old. He's 5 months old today. I can't wait to see what he's like. Had to get my energy tea for the week. It has been, I tell you what, it has been an exhausting week. I had 2 workouts this week, one on Monday, one on Thursday, part of a class that me and my wife are doing. And this week, really just kind of seemed to kick our butt. Um, Thursday was, so what did we have to do Thursday? Okay, so we had to do front squats, and essentially, for those of you that don't really work out, sorry, I gotta clean my glasses real quick. For those of you that don't work out or don't know what these are, front squats essentially are taking a weightlifting bar, like a 45-pound bar, and simply just resting it here on your shoulder, let it sit across this part of your chest, and then you just squat. And so the first line of those, we were supposed to do 25. The next time we came to them, we were supposed to do 30, 35, 40, so on and so forth. I read the wrong line, and so I wound up doing 35 twice. And today my shoulders are definitely starting to feel it a little bit. But you know what? The Shaklee Hydrate helped really keep me and my wife going during our workout. So I was very thankful about that. And then we also did the, what is this? This is my Life Shake, so I don't have it in here. We did the uh, Shaklee Build, which is 100% grass-fed whey protein, and we did the Shaklee Recover. And the next day, we felt great. I mean, yeah, we were a little stiff, but we didn't really feel sore after this workout. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my legs kind of hurt now, and they hurt a lot yesterday afternoon. But in the grand scheme of things, we felt phenomenal. It was wonderful how well this worked. So much to the point that I think I might even keep Shaklee Recover, if nothing else, on my auto ship every month to make sure I've always got a ready supply of it. With any luck, I'll be able to order 2 bottles every month instead of just one, because you're supposed to take 2 before bedtime. Well, because it's a 30-day supply, and there's me and my wife, I only ordered 1 bottle this time around, and so we'll split it in half, and we'll each just do one. But so far, it has been working really well. I've been really impressed with how fast my recovery time was. It was absolutely amazing. So definitely very thankful to have that. Now, you see me drinking my energy tea, but I think I'm going to start to Shaklee Performance Energize on days that we work out, which is Mondays and Thursdays, to kind of get myself ready to go before the workout, so I've got the energy to keep going. I am stoked about trying this one, and this one is lemon lime, so definitely can't wait to try that. And then the Shaklee Hydrate that we have is also lemon lime, so, and it's not real strong either. Y'all forgive me. It's not real strong either. It's got a very mild taste to it. So I really enjoyed using both of these um, during my workout, because, or at least the Hydrate, because I haven't tried the Energize yet. I enjoyed using the Hydrate during my workout. It kept me going, kept me hydrated, didn't taste very strong, and it was just perfect. It wound up working really well for us. So definitely we'll have to continue that one. And then let's see, I told y'all about my friend with the Liver DTX, and those were some of the biggest things that really happened this week. Uh, I'm hoping that somebody will sign on here soon besides this one person, whoever it is. Um, I'm not real sure, to be honest with you, but I'm hoping that get a chance to talk with some people, no matter where you're at. I had a great conversation with people last week from Iceland, Amsterdam, Iraq, and what was the last one? Iceland, Amsterdam, Iraq, oh, and Russia. So that was really fun. Getting the chance to meet with people and talk with people and just really kind of get to know people. So I hope that more will step on here in just a minute. It's kind of crazy to me that things can get that because of technology you can get out across the world, as it were, and uh, find people that you don't know who found you, whether it be um, through an ad or something else. Oh, cool. There's my live chat going on. Awesome. Was hoping for that. Was just checking that real quick. I try not to keep too many pages open during my Let's Chat, because it does suck up bandwidth, and I want to make sure that you guys have my undivided attention and we don't lose the connection. So anyway, what has been going on with everybody? What are you guys up to? I did want to talk a little more about the success bonuses. I know that people have been a little bit confused as far as how that works, and so definitely have been studying and getting that information. Sorry, I was just looking at a post that my wife made So I kind of a dad fail today. I don't want to say, well, I did kind of get on with or onto my wife to make sure that she didn't eat this last piece of pizza that belonged to my son. He wanted to eat it and wanted to make sure that um, that we had an even amount. And then so like a goof, thinking that he wouldn't actually eat it, I ate that last piece and he was heartbroken. I mean, absolute tears. It definitely got the dad fail on that one. And so, uh, my wife, so what happens in the McMillan house when you have an epic dad fail? Well, you go out and you buy your son his very own large pepperoni pizza from Cece's. And so my wife posted a picture that says, "What happens when dad eats your leftover piece of pizza? He buys you a whole large pizza to eat all you want." And that's exactly what I did. We went to Cece's. Yeah, one of my friends he called me mean old dad. Um, um, and so definitely epic dad fail there. No lie whatsoever. Um, but I'm no longer in the doghouse because I did get him his own large pepperoni pizza. So make sure everything is working here, which it is. That's great. So anyway, let me go over this again. Right now, I'm a distributor in Shackley. Okay, that is what I do. Shackley in August, when they did their Shackley Global Conference, they changed how people could benefit uh, by being paid daily if they start their own Shackley business. And so I want to just go over that with y'all real quick. Um, so I told y'all I'm a distributor. I have been for 3 years. I've been a member all my life, literally. My dad, he started me on Shackley when I was 3 days old, and I've been taking it ever since. I've been a member since '01. Um, I've been a distributor since 20. This is my third year, so 2014, and I have not looked back since. I've learned so much and have grown so much in what I do that I won't go back to the way things were. I'm having way too much fun. I'm getting to meet a lot of interesting people, and there's just no way that I could go back to just having a regular 9 to 5 job. Now, don't get me wrong, I do currently have a 9 to 5 job. When my Shackley business can replace my 9 to 5, bye, see ya. I will go and I will do Shackley the rest of my life because I have that much fun doing it. I wake up every morning jazzed about the day and what I'm going to learn and what I'm going to share and talking with y'all. And every day is different. I'm consistent about making my post, don't get me wrong, but every experience is different. Every post I make is different. I don't have a post that overlaps itself. Um, and it's a lot of fun. I would much rather be doing this than anything else where quote unquote work is concerned. Um, hmm. Y'all forgive me. It has been a long couple of nights. My 5 month old the past couple nights has decided that he doesn't want to sleep through the night, and so he's been getting up at like 2:30, 3 o'clock, sometimes 4:30, raring to go, but also hungry. So, needless to say, my wife and I are a little tired because we haven't gotten used to that yet. So, this may not be the only tea that I drink while we're doing our Let's Chat this week. We'll have to see. But anyway, so if you want to start a network marketing job, props to you. Okay, go for it. Find the best company or find the company that you think will work for you and go after it. Okay? For me, it's Shackley. And now with the way that their success bonuses work, I can't see a better way. I can't see a better way to really get going and to make this happen. Okay, so let me show this to y'all real quick. Actually, you know what? Hang on just a second. Hey Munchkin, if you can hear me, can you please bring me a notebook? I need something to write on, kiddo. So as soon as my son gets here, I'll start explaining this to you. So let me just message my wife and see if she heard me. Ah, there he is. Oh, no, like notebook paper, like what you use your. Well, I mean, unless you don't mind me using the back.
I don't mind you using that. Sorry.
I love my kiddo. He brought me this huge sheet of paper, so I could show y'all this. Thank you, kiddo.
Welcome, Dad.
Okay, hey, go on. Let me do this, okay?
Bung, 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 bung.
Quiet, Logan. Go.
Bung, bung,
Hey,
bung,
close the door.
bung.
Logan, stop hopping. Logan,
I like hopping.
stop. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so here we go. Okay, let's say you sign up as a preferred member. Okay, a preferred member. Okay, so you, as a preferred member, are somebody that joined Shackley with a $150 auto ship. Okay, so here's where this comes in. Okay, now you're gonna go out and you're gonna talk to 3 people. Person 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now this is for preferred members. Okay, we'll talk about the distributors here in a little bit. Person 1, 2, and 3 all say, hey, this is great. I want to be a part of this. I want to help others. I want to live younger, longer. What can I do? Okay, so all 3 of your people sign up as a preferred member. Okay, the same way you did. So each person does a $150 order and joins Shackley. Okay, so what does this mean for you? For those 3 people, the very next day, so let's say you do this Monday at 4 p.m., okay? On Tuesday at 4 p.m. is when you will get your bonus, okay? So you sign up those 3 people, you get a $25 bonus, okay? But that doesn't mean that you have to stop at 3 people, okay? Let's say you want to do 6 people, okay? So person 4, 5, and 6, all of them sign up as preferred members, okay? For those 3, you get $25. So let's say you do 6 people that day. At Tuesday before 4 p.m., you just made yourself $50, okay? What's up, Munchkin?
I want to see what you wrote.
I'm just explaining people how they can increase their Shackley business way fast.
I just hit my
You're fine.
note right there.
Okay, so now let's talk about. Hey, sit up, please. This is a business meeting. Okay, you got to act like a professional. Stand up straight. Okay. All right. So that's as a preferred member. Now let's do a qualified distributor, and this time we're going to take you. You as a qualified distributor. Sign up with Shackley as a distributor with a success pack, okay? Those success packs are all valued a little differently, okay? But you purchase one of those success packs, okay? So now, as a qualified distributor, you go out and you get person 1, person 2, and person 3. Here's where it changes a little bit for a qualified distributor. Okay? For each one person that you get a $50 bonus. Okay? So in one day, okay, so we're going to take Monday at 4 p.m. Okay, by Tuesday at 4 p.m., you made $150 for those 3 qualified distributors. Okay? But let's say you do 6. Okay? So person 4, 5, and 6 each sign up as a qualified distributor. Those 6 people now, Tuesday at 4 p.m., you just made $300. Okay? That's how easy it is. You can do this as many times as you want in your first, I think it is 3 months, as a new member or distributor. Okay? So let's do this again. Let's do the math on this. Now, realistically, this is work. If you can get 6 people in a day, even I'll be amazed. Okay? If you can get 3 in a day, great. So let's work this off the premise that you're going to do 3 preferred members every day for 7 days. Okay? So that means every day you're going to get $25 for a week. Okay? So that was 35. 14. That means in 1 week, you made $175. Okay, now, I don't know about you, but most people can actually make more than that in the course of a day. Okay, so you always want to strive to do as many as you can, keeping in mind that you only get a $25 bonus for every 3 people that you sign up as a preferred member. Okay, qualified distributor is different. So if you really want to grow fast, do qualified distributors. Okay, so realistically, let's say you do your 3 qualified distributors a day. It's a $150 bonus times 7 days a week. In the course of a week, you made $1,050. Okay? That is crazy. That's with the assumption that you sign up 3 qualified distributors every day for a week. Okay? Now, this does not include your regular monthly bonus. This does not include what you will get for moving up, because as you're doing this, not only are you moving up in how much you make on a monthly basis, you're also moving up in rank, which means a bigger bonus. Okay? But for now, we'll talk about that more later. Okay? If you guys want to know more about this, shoot me a message. Okay? Whether it's on YouTube, I'll give you my email address when we're done. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, I'm on all of those, okay? But let's continue, okay? So let's say for the foreseeable future, you sign up 3 qualified distributors every week for a year, okay? So you're going to take $175, or no, did I say qualified? Sorry, I meant preferred members, okay? So $175 a week times 52 weeks. Y'all give me just a minute while I do my math, because I'm doing this on a piece of paper, not not on a calculator. Okay, so just on these success bonuses, doing a preferred doing $175, doing 3 people a week, every week for a year. My handwriting's a little bad, but you can see you make $9,100 in a year. Okay? For most people, that's not enough. If you're like me, my paycheck is much bigger than that, so this won't replace my income. Okay? Not yet, anyway. Okay, so now let's move on to the qualified distributors. Okay, so we already said that you're going to make $1,050 a week if you sign up 3 distributors every day for a week, right? Okay, so 1,050 times 52. Like I said, I'm not using a calculator. So y'all just bear with me, okay? Okay, so if you do 3 qualified distributors for a year, you make $59,800. That right there will allow me to replace my income and do Shackley full time. Okay? So the question becomes, what do you need to make in order to get out of the 9 to 5 grind, get away from the time clock, and just live your life? Okay? Figure out what that number is. Okay? For me, let's see. We'll do this real time right now. Okay? My current annual income. So we're going to take that number, and yes, I'm going to round up because I don't know exactly what it is, and divide that by 52. Let's see. Wow, okay. It's not 10, 8. Let's see. Okay, so gives me 468. It's going to leave me with 2. Okay, so doing the math, I would need to do $903 a week in order to replace my current salary. Okay, but I don't want to stop there because obviously I want to be making more so that I don't have to worry about my wife working, right? But in order for me to replace my current salary, I've got to do $903 a week at least. Okay, so what did we say? Okay, so in order to do that, I've got to do 3 qualified distributors every day for a week with the exact same one that I showed you in order to be able to replace my income, which is what I want to do. Okay, and actually, it's not quite that much. It's more like, oh, well, let's say I did 5. Let's say I did 3, 5, 0, 5, carry the 2. Okay, so I have to do at least 6 days a week. Okay, which actually works for me because I don't really do anything on Sundays. Okay, or I do more than 3 qualified distributors uh, during the course of a 6-day week in order to make that difference. Okay, so it all really depends on you. What do you need to be able to do in order to get out of that 9 to 5 rut? Okay, or the 9 to 5 grind, as you will hear us call it. So, uh, and next week, don't worry, I'll be more prepared than I am this week. Um, we'll go over this again. If you want to go over it one on one, shoot me a message, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to do it. Okay, we can do Skype, we can do FaceTime Messenger, video chat, we can talk on the phone, whatever you want to do. Okay, I prefer to meet in person, but seeing as how I'm reaching all the way out in Iceland, that's not exactly possible. Okay, so um, if you guys want to know more about this, please send me a message. Uh, Give me your email address. Okay. Also, I told y'all that I would give you my email address. Let me put that in my YouTube video real quick. Reach me at steve@stevemcmillan.org. Okay, so there's my email address here. Can I do chatting on here, I wonder? I don't know. I definitely don't want to swipe down. I want to chat. Oh, okay, that's what that meant. Swiping left or right doesn't work, so I guess I can't chat on my Periscope app, but that's okay. I'll post that later. So anyway, you guys want to talk more about this? Please let me know. Oh, you know what? I don't have my email address. So let me put this in the information real quick on my YouTube video. Okay. And so hopefully hopefully you guys will be able to find that a little more often. So anyway, there are many benefits, and for me, I got more of a joy. And I told my wife I was on a bit of a cloud nine on Friday when I helped my friend find something that might help her husband, because right now his liver is not functioning very well at all, and they have to keep pumping fluid out of his system. So I'm hoping that the liver DTX will really help him out, and she'll start to essentially get her husband back. Um, and it's the little joys like that that I really find uh, of most value to me, because I'm helping another person, and that's what I want to be able to do for the rest of my life. We had a meeting, I think it was earlier in the week, about retirement. This guy came in talking about the teachers retirement system, or TRS, and it got me thinking. I don't want to retire. I don't want to have to worry about this. If I can help people on a regular basis for the foreseeable future, and then pass something on to my sons, um, great. That means more to me than being able to retire. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to have to work the rest of my life, at least not in a 9 to 5 type job. But I want to be able to pass something on to my sons that I can be proud of, and that my Shackley business and helping others is where I want to leave my legacy. When I do finally pass on, which Lord willing will be at the age of no less than 100. I'll tell you all about that here in a minute. I want my sons to look back and say, wow, look at what my dad did. I want to do that, and I don't have to start over. The great thing about a Shackley business is you can pass on a legacy. There are ways so that if something should happen to me, my sons can take over while they're building their own business and just keep going. They have that sense of loyalty, that sense of pride, knowing that what I built and what I passed on to them, they can keep going. And then to top it off, it doesn't stop there. When my kids have kids, they can pass this on to their kids, and so on and so forth until the end of time. So I don't know too many companies that give you the opportunity to pass on a legacy. Okay, I don't know too many opportunities where you have the ability to bring people in that you care about, share them, teach them, and then pass on what you've done to them. That is something that means a whole lot. And right now, I have it set up so that should anything happen to me, I don't have to worry about my customers because everything will go to my wife. So she is actually my partner in this. And, I train her as much as I can. We try products together. We use products on a regular basis. She might not have all the knowledge that I have, but she sure has a lot of it. And if something should happen to me, I don't have to worry about what's going to happen to my customers. I don't have to worry about what's going to happen to my friends and my family because my wife can just step in and take over. And then, should something happen to her, there's a way for both of us to pass this on to our sons so it just keeps going. That's what I love about all this. It doesn't ever have to stop unless you want it to stop. Now, the other side of that is this is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay? This is not a cure. This is not a pyramid scheme. Okay? This is a legit business. If you want to see some real money, you need to put in the time and effort to make it happen. Okay? Nobody can do that for you. You have to do it yourself. Okay? What? Take for instance a roll of duct tape. If you don't ever use the roll of duct tape, is it really going to help you fix anything? Okay? If you need to nail something into a piece of wood, is a nail going to do it itself if you don't have a force like a hammer to do it? And yet you have the hammer and then you expect everything to be done for you, and that's just not how it works, especially in network marketing. Okay, you have all the tools at your fingertips to make yourself successful, but if you're not going to use the tools, how can you expect to be successful and gain whatever dollar amount that you see is fitting for yourself if you're just going to let the tools sit there and collect dust? It doesn't work that way. Okay, so my son Logan, that you guys have seen, has told me that he wants to be my partner. He wants to see all this happen. I'm sorry, you guys, my allergies are kind of bugging me today. He wants to be my partner and he wants to work this with me, and that's all well and good. And when he's old enough, I'll start training him. But if I do all the work and I put in all the energy to train him, and then he doesn't use the training, he can't expect to just have all this money fall into his lap if that's what he wants. Which, no, I teach my kids that there are more important things out there than money. And if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Okay? But if you're not going to use the tools given to you, you can't expect anything to just miraculously happen. It doesn't work that way. Okay? When you come on with me, what I learn, you learn. Okay? I've got groups set up so that every time I feel like there's a powerful video that I want my team to know, if there's new information that Shackley's just come out with that involves me and my team, if I learn it, you learn it. Okay? I'm never going to leave you behind. I'm never going to say, okay, hey, great, you signed my team, take care, good luck. No, that's not how the Shackley family works. We have got a huge network of members that we all help each other. Now, yes, we are competitors with each other, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to help each other. Okay? That doesn't mean that we're going to try to steer somebody down the wrong path to see them fail. We're gonna guide them down the path to see them succeed. And that right there is one of the main reasons why I work so hard at my Shackley business. My son tells me, or has told me, that it seems like I'm on the computer a lot. And that may be true, but it's all a part of building my brand, building my business, and reaching out to help others like y'all really succeed in the aspects that they want to succeed in. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not to a point where I can replace my job yet, but I'm getting there. This is something that I love to do. I love waking up and seeing what's new, what's trending, what's what are some ways that I can help others. And one of the things that I know there seems to be a lot, but there is that much to love when you're a part of the Shackley family. One of the things that I love is that Shackley doesn't follow trends. We don't follow fads. We follow science. Okay? I had a friend tell me that she trusts this particular vlogger uh, on certain aspects, one of them being how bad soy is for you. And all I could think was, are you kidding me? Seriously? Because soy is actually not bad at all. It is actually there to help protect your body against cancer cells. So if something's there to protect you, how on earth could it be bad? But she trusts this person who's got no medical background, uh, no science records to speak of, to back up her claims. She reads something. She's like most everybody else. She reads something and says, "Oh, this must be true. Let me share this with everybody," and people buy into it. I may not have a whole lot of followers, but what I do share with y'all is backed up by clinical studies and real hard, tangible scientific evidence to prove how great Shaklee is. Okay, um, a study that came out recently, or another study called the Landmark Study. Shaklee has done two of these now, and both of them are called the Landmark Study. The first one showed, I don't know if y'all know what a telomere is. A telomere, essentially think of a telomere as the little plastic piece on the end of a shoelace, okay? Which, if you don't know, is called an aglet. Don't ask me how I know that. Okay. A telomere is an aglet for your system, okay? It keeps, oh gosh, what is it? I just lost my train of thought. Telomere effect. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to play this for y'all. I hope y'all can hear it.
Cells, which are called proliferative cells, live in places like your immune system, gut, bones, lungs, liver, skin, hair follicles, pancreas, the lining of the cardiovascular system, the smooth muscle cells of the heart, some parts of the brain, including the hippocampus, a learning and memory center of the brain. For these crucial body tissues to stay healthy, their cells need to keep renewing. Your body has finely calibrated systems for assessing when a cell needs to be renewed. Even though a body tissue can look the same for years, it is constantly being replaced by new cells in just the right numbers and at the correct rate. But remember that some cells have a limit to how many times they can divide. When cells can no longer renew themselves, the body tissues they supply will start to age and function poorly. Cells in our tissues originate from stem cells, which have the amazing ability to become many different types of specialized.
Okay, so that was just a section from a book called The Telomere Effect. And so the telomere, the longer a telomere can hold its shape, the slower your body will age, and at least as I understand it. And so it was proven in a landmark study that I got a second YouTube watcher. Hello, how are you? Say hi to me so I can catch your username. So anyway, telomeres essentially hold your system together and slow down the process of aging. And it was shown in another landmark study that was done by Shaklee that Shaklee users were healthiest on the planet compared to people that did not use Shaklee. And you can't just claim that and expect people not to do the research and poke their heads up and say, oh, what's going on? How do I get to be one of these people? And so Shaklee prides itself on doing real clinical studies, real clinical effects on people to make sure that we're giving y'all the best that there is out there. And I have not looked back since I really started to understand what was going on, and I started to understand health and wellness and how different aspects affect different parts of our lives, it has been amazing. It's been an eye opener, and I just really truly I just want to share that with people. I want them to know that they can feel and look as great as they feel and look. There was another one done on Shaklee Youth that showed that 100% of every woman that was a part of this study showed a significant decrease in the way they looked as far as their skin health. Okay, and then 2/3 of these women dropped the appearance of their age into a full decade than where they were when they started. And right now, Shaklee Youth has got their 60-day challenge. Try Shaklee Youth for 60 days and see what happens. And Shaklee Youth is actually even one of the success packs. So if you find somebody that say, hey, I want to know what I can do to keep my skin looking beautiful and young. I want people to see that I feel or I want people to see that I look as young as I feel. You say, okay, hey, well, great. I've got something for you. It's called Shaklee Youth. Let's go talk about it. There's videos, there's brochures, there's all kinds of stuff that show this to y'all. And so if you use those tools, you'd be amazed at how far your business could go. But you also have to get out of your own head. And what I mean by that is you have to be willing to take a chance. Okay? Some of the best life experiences that I have ever had were ones where I wasn't afraid and I just took a leap of faith. And I don't have any regrets. I wouldn't change any of my experiences for anything, because those experiences allow me to help others. They allow me to improve myself, both physically and mentally. I mean, 2 years ago when I started my health and wellness journey, I've been in this business for 3. I started my own health and wellness journey 2. And see, one of my friends right now, she's on Facebook. I just got a notification, a Shaklee Youth demo, and I wish I could bring that in and share that with y'all. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of curious if I can. I honestly don't know if I can. Nope, doesn't look like it, and that's okay. But my friend, she does Shaklee Youth demos all the time and presentations, and what I mean when I say you've got to get out of your own head is fear can be a very powerful tool to keep you from doing something. Okay, I used to be afraid to do things like this. I don't want to be in front of a camera. I don't want to be talking to new people. It scared me. But as I grew, as I learned, and I began to understand that if you don't talk to people, you'll never be able to share what works so well for you. Okay, and my wife was even telling me the other day, it drives her crazy that I will walk up to anybody and just start a conversation with them, and it drives her nuts because I am not the same person I was when we got married. In fact, she's told me a couple times that she doesn't know who I am because I'll start conversations with completely random people, and we'll talk about anything and everything. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I've come across quite a few weird people, but I've also come across some amazing people with some amazing stories to tell and to share. And if you'll just listen, you'd be amazed at what you can learn and what you can find out. And it has been quite the experience. And you know what? Mine is only just getting started. I'm 34 years old, and I want to do this till I'm 100. And so, see, 34, 100, what is that, 66 more years. There's no telling how many stories I can learn, how many people's lives will affect me as well as me affect theirs in 66 years. Now, I want to share this with y'all. Okay, my son, he's got a very tender heart, and I love him for it. Um, and he came to me and he made me promise that I would live until I was 100. And so I've got 66 years. And I can only imagine what I could possibly see in 66 years. Lord willing, I will live that long. And while I'm on this journey, I hope that you guys will join me along the way and really just share with me some of y'all's experiences, some of y'all's history. One of the things that I regret about my great grandmother, she passed away at 99 years old. Sometimes we'll say that she passed away at 100 because I think she was only like either a couple weeks, couple months from her 100th birthday. She was born in 1909. When you think about the history and what all she has seen, I miss my great grandmother and getting to know those stories. She left a very powerful legacy for me and my family, and that's something that I want to share with y'all. Shaklee has got a great legacy behind it. It's been around for 100 years. As a company the way it is now, it's been around for 60. And Dr. Forrest C. Shaklee started all of this by bringing the first multivitamin to the United States, what he called Liqui-Li, which is actually even still available. And he started this in 1915. We're at year 2017, and the breakthroughs and everything that Shaklee has done to this point has been absolutely outstanding. And it's why I'm passionate about it. It's why I want to share this with y'all, because once you're a part of something this big and something this spectacular, you don't ever want to let it go. Like I said, my journey is just getting started. I want to share this journey with y'all, and I want to start y'all on y'all's own. It's kind of hard to believe that we're already at almost an hour, and I don't really know what to say. I can't express enough how much I enjoy Shaklee and how much I've seen what it can do for my family, and what it has done, what it's going to continue to do. I'm excited about going to our global conference in August in Vegas. I can't wait to meet people that I've only ever interacted with online. I'm a network marketing professional using Shaklee as my way to help others and to share with others. And in August, when I go to this conference in Vegas, I'm going to get to really meet people that have so much more experience than I do, have some great stories to share, and I really hope that y'all can join me. I think it would be fantastic if me and my team could get up there on stage, introduce ourselves, share our stories as far as why we joined Shaklee, and really just start showing the next generation what we can do when we look younger, longer, we live our lives longer, what we can share with others. It really, truly is outstanding, and I love every minute of it. As we finish out the week, I can't wait for Monday. I can't wait for the rest of this day. It's 5 o'clock, and I feel like my day is just getting started, that I have so much more that I can share with others. I want to hear from all of you. So I've put my email address in this video. I hope that you guys will reach out to me and talk to me, because I could literally talk about this all day. Before I found a way to stream these videos through YouTube, and it's funny looking back at it now, I was doing 6 of these videos at a time, 6 hours a day, and or 6 hours every Saturday, just talking about Shackley and experiences and sharing stories and meeting new people. And I finally talked so much that I got myself hoarse and started losing my voice. And so I found the app that I'm using now to broadcast to y'all live on YouTube and Twitter. And eventually, I think these even hit my Facebook page. So I do a lot. I'm reaching, I don't even know how many people doing just 2 live videos because I know where those live videos are hitting. And I could talk about this all day. That's how much I love it. This is my passion, and I am having so much fun. There are days, I'll admit, where I don't feel like doing anything, but I'm so very happy when I do them because there's no telling who I'll touch with what I do on a daily basis. I almost wish that I could do these videos more than once a week because um, I just love doing them. I would love to do a Monday night, a Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, every day of the week except Sunday. Sunday is my time with my family. And my dad always told me growing up, whenever you work, try to work at a job where you don't have to go to work on Sunday mornings. Save that for worship. Save that for your family. And I haven't looked back since. Every job I've ever had, I made sure that I did not have to work on Sunday. Sunday is my time with the Lord. It's my time with my family and to just relax and have fun. But I am so excited for Monday to come around, especially now doing my network marketing profession, because this is something that I truly love and will never get rid of. So despite what you may have heard about network marketing is a game changer, and I really can't wait to share it with everybody. I'm posting ads. I post videos, obviously. Some of you guys see my videos every morning. I make sure and say hi to you just so that you know that somebody is out there and they care enough to take the time to just say hi. I see screen names pop up all the time. Sometimes they stay, sometimes they don't. But I love just talking to people. I love getting to know people's stories and getting to know their history, getting to know more about them. And so I hope that you will share that with me. I have a new lead that I will follow up with on Monday. As it turns out, Monday is actually Andrews ISD fall break, so I'm actually off Monday and Tuesday, where my regular job is concerned. But that means I get more of a chance to talk with y'all. I'm going to follow up with leads, share more stories. I can't wait for my friend to get her liver DTX and to start seeing what happens as a result with her husband to him taking liver DTX. I'm really hoping that helps him out. I really don't know what more to say. Please, if you're interested in anything that you've heard tonight, the information on how to get a hold of me is in the description. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Smack on the Go. Somebody's been watching it. I hope you subscribe. Ring the notification bell so you'll be my first responder. You'll know exactly when I upload a new video. Follow me on Twitter. It's at Steve_Shackley. My Facebook page is Stephen McMillan. I've got a group called McMillan Wellness. Another one for my team called Shack and Mac. I'm on Instagram as Smack on the Go. I'm out there. All you got to do is look for me. I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I can't wait to talk to you more, and I do truly mean that, because it is a pleasure hearing from y'all and knowing, sharing y'all's stories and just getting to know more about you. So you guys take care. We will talk to y'all later for sure. Like I said, I'm excited. I want to hear from you. Okay? You guys are amazing. Y'all are awesome. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. Me and my son have got a science experiment to work on, so we're going to try and figure that out. You guys take care. We'll talk to y'all later.